It is faith that carries us through the darkest of our days.
Just keep thinking of all those people who signed the petition for Richard's safe release. Surely all those voices cannot go unheard. They say it travelled all the way to London.
And Lord Melbourne granted a 2-week reprieve, Elizabeth.
2 weeks? Well, they must have quit him.
Sometimes there are those who are deaf to even the loudest voices, Elizabeth.
And what right do they have to play God with our lives like this? Do you know what upsets me most?
What?
All these people gathered here today. They will go on with their lives. Life just continues for them. They've come here today to witness the hanging of my husband. Perhaps for the spectacle of it. Perhaps to lend their support. And perhaps tomorrow they mourn. And then they will forget. Their children will forget. And their children's children will forget. But I never will. I see such ugliness in this world, Morgan.
You have a pure heart, Elizabeth. Your love will not perish here today, nor will the fire inside you dim.
I hate them, Morgan. I hate the world. Mr. Price, you bring news.
I am sorry, Elizabeth. I bring no news other than that letter from Lord Melbourne dated the 8th. Richard is to face the gallows today. I have it in good faith that he is well, though.
He is well?
His spirit is strong. He even refused his last meal in favour of some tea. Your husband truly is a remarkable man.
At what cost, Mr. Price?
Let you grieve.
I feel her pain, Mr. Price, and yet I feel so helpless.
Your duty now rests in the care of Richard's widow-to-be and his children, Reverend. Your thoughts must now turn to them. But lest we forget, in the years that follow, it is imperative that Richard's death is not forgotten. What he dies for today must not be overlooked by future generations.
Indeed, Mr. Price.
I have argued long into the night, Reverend, and with learned men of scholar and integrity. They all say the same thing. An example must be made to the workers that violent protest will not be tolerated. Richard is their example. And the fact that he is held in such high esteem by the people, that only serves to strengthen their resolution. Today, Reverend, an innocent man will be hanged by the neck.
The 3rd book of Leviticus, the 3rd of the New Testament, talks of a goat that is cast out into the wilderness. The goat must carry the sins of the community. It is burdened by the sins of others. This is where we get the term scapegoat from, Mr. Price.
Well, they certainly have their scapegoat now, Reverend.